Does Israel have nuclear weapons?
Well, everyone says so and thinks so, and I'm sure that they do, yes.
How much aid has Israel gotten from America over the past 20, 25 years?
Oh, a tremendous amount. I mean,
$100 billion, as some have estimated?
Probably, yes.
Is it legal for the U.S. to give aid to a nuclear-armed country? Is that legal? Is it legal for the U.S. to do that?
We don't officially admit that they have the weapons.
But if they did, would it be legal?
Look, I understand.
What I'm trying to work out, Dr. Roberts, is that if in fact it's illegal and the U.S. has given them $100 billion, then what I say is, let's give Israel a chance to, own up and make good on their debts and repay everybody in the U.S. the $100 billion. I'm owed a few $1,000s. And why can't the current leadership in Israel send me, Max Keiser, the $1,000 that they owe me because they've illegally pilfered that money from the U.S. taxpayer by not disclosing their nuclear weapons? Why can't that happen? You're an economist, you're a smart guy. Why can't that happen?
Because they own the United States government. As long as the United States is a puppet state of Israel, the atrocities will continue. Israel will, look, why is Obama not said anything? He's not said anything because it gives the Israeli propaganda time to set the story. And once the story is set, it won't be altered. And so he doesn't say anything. If you look in the American media, what you get over and over and over is the Israeli story. And the notion that this is like World War II against the Nazis is absurd.
This is Hassan Ghani reporting for Press TV. We have had several injuries here. One is critical. He has been injured in the head. We think he may die if he does not receive medical treatment immediately. Another person being taken past in front of me right now has been seriously injured. We are being hit by tear gas, stun grenades. We have Navy ships on either side and helicopters overhead. We are being attacked from every single side. This is in international waters, not Israeli waters, not in the 68-mile exclusion zone. We are being attacked in international waters completely illegally.
You may have seen what an Israeli said recently, is that their commandos were armed with paintball guns.
Right.
Well, this is preposterous.
To confirm and update you, the Israeli Navy has now boarded the Mavi Marmara, where 600 civilians have been trying to deliver aid to Gaza. Live munition has been fired. There are reports that one person has been killed. Several I have seen with my eyes have been injured. We've seen them, doctors trying to work to heal the injured. The ship remains in international water. It's now been confirmed that one person indeed has been killed by the Israeli army, which has been using live munition on these civilians.
Everyone knows they weren't armed with paintball guns.
Yeah, and it's amazing, Dr. Roberts, how these new media outlets like Twitter are being co-opted by governments to spread misinformation and propaganda by merely taking over the trend index and other aspects of that technology. They can get the swarm or the wisdom of crowds to endorse the propaganda in a way that the propaganda meisters back in World War II could only, envy. Now, so basically you're saying that AIPAC basically has bought the White House lock, stock, and barrel. And I guess it all gets back to the fact that where did AIPAC get that money? Well, they got it because of all the cheap interest rates for the past 20 years that have allowed the speculators to borrow, speculate, keep the gains, socialize the losses at the expense of workers in America who are now facing the mud, unemployed, and trying to figure out how they got there, all the while being asked to support Israel.
עם ישראל חי! עם ישראל, עם ישראל, עם ישראל חי! אוהב את הערבים! אוהב את הערבים! לכו הביתה!
basically now starting to scream death to the Arabs.
לא יודעים לפרגן אפילו. לכי תדברי במדינה שלך רע על המדינה. מעלימים אותך. אז תגידי משהו טוב עכשיו על מדינת ישראל. נראה, תגידי משהו טוב על מדינת ישראל, נראה אותך. את לא חוזרת לשידור.
So basically he's saying that the Israeli army is wrong for not just wiping off the ship and killing everyone on top of it.
תגידי, עכשיו פיצצו מסגדים באפגניסטן, למה אף אחד לא מדבר?
את בפעם הבאה.
למה אף אחד לא מדבר?